Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Lighter Side Lounge. My name is Summer Joy. I'm here with my dad.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for joining us, everybody. The show must go on, as they say. And you're going to school for what?
Journalism.
Whoa! Is that what the studio is all about? How'd I end up here?
It is.
Okay.
It's a long journey to get here.
Student journalist, right?
Yep.
What are we reviewing?
AEW Dynamite.
We actually did a live for that.
We did.
That was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. But we watched it again because we missed some stuff during that live,
we definitely did.
So what do you got for your review, pal?
All right, so to kick off the Dynamite show, we got an announcement that Will Ospreay is still being held for observation because of everything that happened at Forbidden Door.
Understandable.
And then FTR and Big Stoke come out to the ring to kick things off.
And it was Cash versus FedEx there.
It was. It was for a little bit.
Because seeing that entrance, there was some dude in a FedEx jacket giving Cash a mouthful.
And the person next to him also had a FedEx jacket.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't notice that.
Two FedEx jackets versus Cash.
They did deliver some. They were delivering some attitude there. All right, what do you got?
We had Dax kick things off, saying that there was a miscarriage of justice, and that the illegal man pinned him on Sunday. We had him call out Paul Turner, who it turns out has been reffing for 27 years. He has a wife and a child. His wife is there. And Dax asked him what it would be like if he had to go home and tell his wife that he failed.
Because that's what Dax had to do. But he didn't say he went home to his ugly wife and Brady Kid and had to explain it. He just made it sound like, it sounded a little different this week. Now, which is it, Dax, huh?
Dax asked Paul Turner to admit that he was wrong, reverse his decision, and make FTR the tag champs.
Admit you're wrong. Admit you're wrong.
Which Paul Turner did not do by any stretch.
Hey, if you're not wrong, man, you're not wrong, right? Right?
That's true.
27 years of experience, that doesn't count for something?
That's true.
Stoke came out and started putting his finger in his...
Yep. He said that he's going to do something.
He put his hands on an official.
Yep, he did.
What'd Tony do about that?
I don't know. What did Tony do?
Now keep it rolling. I'm not going to hijack us because I am on limited time. I got... Look, if you watched our last live, I can't sit down. So I left the bed, and I'm standing here till we're done. Mm-hmm. Roll, baby.
We had Cope come out to the ref's defense, but he was looking around for Christian Cage for a minute there. But then Christian came up behind Big Stoke and started beating him up. We had Stoke laid out, and then it turns out... In
the runway there for a long time he was laying there.
Yep. We get Christian Cage and Adam Copeland versus FTR for the first time at All Out in Toronto on September 20th.
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Gonna be good.
It was August 27th, and they were already announcing matches for September 20th All Out.
Yeah, so we got something to look forward to there.
Yeah.
They got a game plan. They're working on a story.
Yeah. It's good stuff. I like it.
Yeah.
Then we cut to a backstage segment with Darby Allin. He apologized that he's still here for all those who were wishing that he wouldn't be after his time on Everest.
There was quite the bloody talk. Some video. There was a lot of drama in the show. Mm-hmm. It's down in Philly.
Yeah.
Did you mention that yet?
No, I didn't.
What a crowd.
Mm-hmm.
What a crowd down there, man. If we could only find out where we're going to park when we go there, because someday we're trucking our butts down there. But we run as a family, and we're going to stand out a little bit. So I want to make sure we got good parking. But how come I'm barely hearing me? I turned this down the other day?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how's that? That's better. But the crowd down there, man, was awesome sounding.
Yeah, they were
pretty
they
opinionated and vocal.
They were.
Like any good wrestling crowd. Down there, and I'll tell you what, I'm not a big fan of that football team. But the wrestling fans down there know what's up.
That's true. That is true.
God, keep it rolling, because we're already at a long time. Talk fast.
Then we cut to Moxley versus Danny Garcia. We had
the
Death Riders.
Match.
Yeah.
It was a little like this going in.
It was.
But that was a great match.
It got a lot better.
Yeah, when I heard it was going to happen, I wasn't too sure what to expect, but that was really a great match.
Mm-hmm. There was a pile driver in the middle of that match.
That was
that you wanted to
crazy,
talk
man.
about.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what, kids, I am not joking. Do not do that stuff at home. Do not do that at home. Just the way that one looked. You got this the size of Danny's thighs there. You know, that has something to do with that whole move. And please do not do that. Do not let somebody do that to you. Do not do that move. At all. Done. Don't do it. Go ahead. I mean, let them dudes do it if they want to put themselves at that kind of risk. I think it's nuts, personally, for Moxley to be doing that kind of stuff now, but that's him. That's what he wants to do, and who am I to say if you want to get in a rocket and try to go to Mars, you know what I mean? I'm not going to tell him not to do it, but kids, don't do that stuff. All right, there's my dad talk for today. Keep it rolling. Roll us through this one.
So Danny Garcia lost that match. But according to the commentators, he can walk out of there with his head held high because he stood toe-to-toe with Jon Moxley. Wheeler Yuta says that Moxley says no to Darby Allin.
I love the crowd. He was going back and forth with that crowd, man. Mm-hmm. It was great. It was great. He's another Mike Quackenbush protege.
He is, yes.
And we don't know Mike, but you were planning on going to school there. That's why we're mentioning a name.
I was.
Because we were going to be trucking ourselves over there until you found other things out. And now we're in a journalist studio instead. Okay,
that's the truth, guys. That's the truth. Wheeler's got a lot to say, and the show's not going to continue until he says it.
He's doing a good job, man. I like it.
Yep. He calls out the crowd because their cheers didn't do anything for Will Ospreay, Chuck Taylor, or Bryan Danielson, so he doesn't care what the crowd says. And then as he's going toe-to-toe with the crowd, we got the hook signal, and we got the Hook's music hit.
Came
and we
out
got
and
him.
saved it.
Yep.
For the crowd anyway, right?
Yes. Then
Hook put some size on.
Yeah, he's been with Deuce.
Yeah. He's not so sleeked out like the lacrosse look. He's got a little extra body weight on him, and he put some good size on. Going to be interesting. He laid a super punch on old Wheeler. That's what I call that. I don't know if Hook calls that anything in particular. I don't know. But it looked like a hell of a super punch to me because Wheeler was... Go.
We had MJF in the back with his little segment promo.
Yeah, the fans just don't appreciate that.
No, because you know what? They chant, you deserve it, as he's bleeding buckets. Come on, guys. Do better.
And we still sit in the cheap seats, so
that's true.
Maybe it does deserve it.
MJF says that he had the match won, but then Mark Briscoe had to interfere. He did Mark Briscoe a huge favor by not lighting him on fire, but next time he won't be so lucky.
It was a great promo.
Yeah, it was. It really
MJF is firing on all 12 cylinders.
Yes, that's the truth. Everybody gets reminded now that Tony Khan...
He's got so much Ric Flair in him. Mm-hmm. When he shakes and stares into the camera, I see some Ric Flair. Right there. Like he has studied people. Mm-hmm. He's studied the legends. You can tell, man. He's got his stuff together. And he is one of the greatest right now. MJF is.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that he reminds everybody that Tony Khan added a little stipulation to his contract.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Now there has to be 7 days
notice. All of a sudden,
notice.
there's got to be special rules and everything. Tony's like, Tony's letting everybody know it's Tony's company.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Roll is true.
Once
what do they do when this? What's that mean?
Once MJF takes care of Mark Briscoe, he'll take care of Hangman.
Let me ask one more question.
What
do you guys think? Is MJF doing his best work? Or at least heading that way right now? What do you think about what he's doing? And there was something else there. But I'll get to that next time. I want to ask you what you thought about. When it comes to mind, I'll stop my daughter again and right in her tracks.
Then
I'm good at interrupting.
Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford versus Harley Cameron and Chris Statlander.
I love Harley Cameron's energy.
Me too.
Why are you laughing?
Sorry, your feather boa is getting me again.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I can feel a muscle relaxer hitting me now. So I will now make it through this video. Okay. As long as you keep talking.
There was a double moonsault at one point. That was really crazy.
Yeah.
Really crazy stuff.
Yeah.
In the end, though, Penelope Ford tapped out to Chris Statlander. Then we had on the commentary, Megan Bain is a sore loser because she started beating everybody up. So just want to make note of that. Willow Nightingale came to the ring.
Yeah.
And the
it's
fans
a
were chanting, "Hug it
complicated
out."
relationship.
Yeah,
I get caught that one. It's
right,
a complicated relationship between Willow and Chris Statlander.
Yep. But, Harley Cameron's hopeful.
I love it. That makes wrestling great. It's complicated relationships.
Yeah.
They're important in
like
real
life.
life, too. Because if you don't have some of those to work on, something's the matter. If you're getting along with everybody, you must have did the work. If you're starting out that way, getting along with everybody, please take a look and make sure you're not cutting yourself short. That's all. Wrestling is a lot like life.
I agree. Then we've got Mercedes Moné, who is now 9 belts Moné. She had a little championship celebration.
And she's going for more.
She is.
Awesome.
Yep.
I love her character. Man, when she walks out, she's got it together. She is another one that has studied this business. She has. You can tell.
Yeah.
By the way she presents herself out there. She has studied this business.
Yeah.
And worked on herself.
Her facial expressions and everything, they're so good.
They're awesome.
She says that she doesn't care about Alex Windsor. And if Alex Windsor wants to take a ride on the money train, then she'll end up in a hospital bed right next to her husband. At one point, she asked Renee Paquette if she's stupid or if she's dumb. But yeah, that was that.
I must have not caught that one the second time. I don't know why. I was probably looking at the belts, like which one is that, which one is that. I think I might have been.
Yeah, Renee Paquette said something about Alex Windsor, and that was the response. Then we cut to Mark Briscoe, who...
Little Mac.
Yes, who had an
Briscoe,
extremely important
congratulations
reason.
going out to you guys, if any of you happen to watch this.
Yeah.
Seriously, we're huge fans.
Yep.
Congratulations.
That baby was tiny.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
my goodness. Yeah. That is
It's
crazy.
great to see a lot of Mark Briscoe, too.
Yeah.
I love the promos, man. Good energy. Bringing that energy, bringing that relatableness out there.
Yep.
It's good stuff. AEW, man, they got the variety. They got the show going. I say week after week, that was the best show.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so good.
It was a great
really,
show,
really
man. It really was.
We got Mark Briscoe saying that he's going to take all of MJF's hopes, dreams, and aspirations and light them on fire. And then he calls out Kyle Fletcher because he's beaten Kyle Fletcher twice. Kyle Fletcher has beaten him twice, and he wants the TNT Championship. And he wants it in Philly.
Cool.
Then we've got Hechicero, Josh Alexander, Konosuke Takeshita, Kazuchika Okada.
Hold on. Who came out first?
Oh, my bad. Don Callis.
Come on.
Sorry.
Come on.
I was going to mention him after I said who was in the
He
match.
walked out there and he introduced everybody.
Besides Kazuchika Okada, he got the
Come on, man. That is
the Dapper Yapper introduction.
If you guys aren't watching AEW, you are missing out, and you're listening to the wrong podcast and getting the wrong advice, and you just must be hypnotized by some of that technical knockout stuff that they're putting out there. They must be feeding something through all of that boredom lately and strangeness. There must be something that's keeping people hooked over there. Wednesdays, 8 o'clock. Click on the TV. Watch what's going on.
So we've got the Don Callis family versus JetSpeed and Brodito. We got Wardlow out there to help support.
Another thing I'm going to say is we've actually thought, we loved the show so much, we were like, we're going to do it live. Yeah. Then I was like, oh my gosh, I missed the show.
Yeah.
And I love watching what I love live. So now we're like, we may go live for WWE.
Yeah.
Maybe do a lead in the Dynamite.
Yeah.
Maybe start at 7.
Yeah.
We can meet up, talk up the show. 8 o'clock, click off. Maybe click back on after the show. I don't know.
Yeah.
But guys, I'm not too sure about trying to watch such a great show and talk at the same time because I honestly missed a lot.
I missed everything.
Yeah, and it was such a great show. When we clicked it on the next day, I was like, darn.
Yeah.
I didn't really get what was going on trying to talk and have it in the earbud at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking for Clash in Paris, we will if I'm probably going to get looked at tomorrow, which is Saturday. Sunday, we should be doing Clash in Paris, and I might just wear my beats for that. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Yeah, I could wear my earbuds, probably.
Okay. Where we leave off, pal?
So, the Don Callis match, Don Callis family versus JetSpeed and Brodito.
Yep, he introduced all.
Yep.
That was great. I love walkouts when walkouts mean something, and when people put energy into them.
Yeah, and that match itself was crazy.
That's what you see in AEW. Yep, they don't just stroll out there like Barney the Dinosaur, listening to the music and stepping into the ring. They come out there like wrestlers. All right, let's go.
Mike Bailey at one point was standing and he did a backflip to land on his knees on someone that was laying in the ring. I don't know if that made sense, but he's here, somebody else is here.
Some crazy
backflip,
moves
knees.
Landing on them knees.
Wild, guys. Wild. Brody King, crazy athlete.
Yes.
Like, insane.
He was talking about how he was trained by the Santino brothers, I think they are.
Really?
Yeah, look on Instagram. I follow them on Instagram. That's why it rang a bell when he said it. Because they do some crazy stuff out there. I watch them on Instagram. It would make sense. He was talking about how he's a base for a lot of luchador stuff.
Wow.
I'm a bigger guy too, so I would understand that when you could plant yourself into the ground and have those people do that stuff and you can provide some of that. It was really cool to hear that. I like that. When you hear more of that, you can get more into this. And they're missing it over there at that technical knockout place. You know what I mean? Technical knockout. That's not really a knockout. It's a technical knockout. Go ahead, pal. What's this mean again?
In the end, Josh Alexander pinned Mike Bailey for that match. Then we had Hangman.
Josh Alexander. It's cool to see him in AEW.
Yes.
He was like a massive star over there in TNA. He's kind of blending in. There's such star power in AEW right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big star. He's an awesome wrestler, but there's so many of them. Right?
Yeah.
The muscle relaxer is kicked in.
I think coming up on a pay-per-view, hopefully we see the match of my life part 2.
Oh, Will's got to get healed up first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that may be a while because he's supposedly really having neck surgery and stuff, right? I mean, that was the buzz. I believe it's legitimate, but
wow. Well, speaking of, we had Hangman come out there, thank Will Ospreay for all that he's done for AEW this year, and Hangman's genuinely sorry for how everything played out for Ospreay, and he hopes that when he comes back, he can challenge him for the title.
Yeah.
Then Hangman says that if MJF ever finds it in him to sign the contract, he's going to beat him up before the ink is even dry.
Yeah, I love it, man. Hangman is the face of professional wrestling. And when I say that, I mean babyface, right? He's the babyface of professional wrestling. Nobody's doing it as good and believable and hard-hitting as him. He still is willing to cross those lines like any nice guy would. When it comes down to it. You get banged, you get the heel treatment enough from some people, you feel like it's fair to pay some back. He's doing the part perfect, man. I love it. Thank you for the entertainment. He's also a teacher.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's the truth. That's really
You're
cool.
going to school for it. You're a double major, and you're going for journalism and
elementary education. Well, just keeping with Hangman for a little bit, we had Don Callis come out and interrupt him and say that he has something important to say to the champ.
Yeah. I got something important to say to the champ or something like that. I can't say like it. Nobody could beat Don Callis with Don Callis, and he's doing an awesome job of being him.
Well, he says that he wants the title back in the Don Callis family, and that Hangman doesn't get to decide who challenges for the belt. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Don Callis says that it's not a question of if, it's a question of which, and then the entire Don Callis family starts flooding the ring. We got Hangman over the top rope, jumping,
cowboy
leaping.
Boots.
Yes.
Landing on that rubber mat and cowboy boots. And I felt that I was on a couch watching it the second time, and I was like, wow. Because it looked like it gave him a little bit of a wake up.
Yeah.
Maybe just the balance aspect or something, but it looked like when he landed, something was there. Some feeling that isn't normal was there. To me, just the way I was watching it.
Yeah. We had JetSpeed come out to help him, and then we had an expandable steel baton.
No, I'm
Get
familiar
whipped
with
out.
those things. Past life. They can do some damage.
I believe it. We had Kenny Omega come out to help him, and Kenny Omega is putting the past behind him, and he's working on his relationship with Hangman. I respect him for that.
Yeah, me too.
Then we cut to Toni Storm and Mina Shirakawa with their backstage. Well, not really backstage, but they're like a little video package with Athena.
She's boosting old.
Yep.
What's she call her again?
The love bomb.
Like, boom. The love bomb. Boom.
Toni Storm says that Mina Shirakawa is gonna love and leave Athena just like she did.
But you know what? Tony's cleaned those up enough. Right?
Yep.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. Because we want the kids to be able to tune in.
Yep.
We do. We're over here pushing this.
Yeah.
Like telling everybody how much we like it. We're not really pushing anything. We don't work for the company.
No.
But we love it so much, and we're great fans. And we don't want to tell a bunch of kids to watch it just so their parents could be pissed at us. So I'm glad some of that stuff's been cleaned up.
Yeah,
right?
me too.
Yeah.
Athena got some words in there.
There should be some sort of a rating in there somewhere.
Yeah, there
just
should be.
for certain words that were being used. That's all.
Yeah.
Just so the parents don't get ticked. Because you want the parents to buy the tickets to the shows too, That's all.
That's true. Then we cut to Ricochet and the Gates of Agony versus the Ops.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe.
Samoan Joseph
Holy
laying
moly.
down that Samoan power.
That power slam. He does those things. He
Love
whips
it.
those people.
Makes
them.
Randy Orton look
a little slow.
I'd like to see them compared. Because, dude, Joe doing it. Randy's. Nah. What do you guys think? Whose is better? Samoa Joe's or Randy Orton's?
Well, towards the
Leave us a
end.
comment, guys.
Towards the end of that match, we had a surprise visit from MVP coming up behind Ricochet and hitting him with his little what would you call that?
Cane.
Yeah, is it? I guess it is a cane.
It's a cane.
Yeah.
Well, he uses it like one.
Yeah, that's true.
Walking stick. I think it's a cane when it's like that. But that's what some of them things are good for, They give me a little shillelagh treatment there.
That was a rough match. rough match. But anyway.
It was good to see him because I was wondering where he was.
Yeah, actually,
in fact, I even said,
5 minutes
where
before
is he?
that.
I said,
Less than that.
when it's MVP stuff, what's going on? You know what I mean? I like when he's here. And
yep,
cool.
he came out. And then the Hurt Syndicate came out because Ricochet got choked out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a surprise visit from the Hurt Syndicate.
Yep.
And then, to wrap up the evening, we had Claudio Castagnoli
goodness
versus Darby Allin.
gracious. Another guy trying to destroy the indestructible, the seeming indestructible Darby Allin.
Yep.
Literally throwing him like that
Yeah.
onto that table.
Yeah.
Where they
he
replayed
actually
that thing.
chucked him. Like,
They had to
at
replay
least
that
8
thing
times.
13 times twice. I mean, because they went to commercial and it was being replayed. And because it was that unbelievable,
It was
guys.
wild.
Guys, what are you guys doing? If you're wrestling fans and you're not watching this show, why the heck not?
Yeah.
Who told you not to watch it? If your parents told you not to watch it a little while ago, I understand. And that's your parents, and I can't override that. But what I can tell you is, maybe you can say, it sounds like they've cleaned up some of the stuff. Could you guys check it for me? Then you're respecting your parents. You have them look at it with you. Bring them in on it. Make them, look, I'm not going to tell you to manipulate your parents, guys. But if you include them and communicate more, you might be watching AEW at 8 o'clock on Wednesdays if you're not watching it yet. What else we got?
At one point, Darby scaled the pole and then did a coffin drop off it.
Off of that pole.
Holy moly.
That crowd all night. Oh, man. It was such a great show, man.
Yeah.
It was a great show with unbelievable execution. Mm-hmm. Everything's going like this. Yeah. They put so much into 2 hours. Last time we did a review, when I had my whiteboard, I have a massive whiteboard, guys, so I put some bullet points on and stuff. That thing was full. And I thought I watched the whole show. It turns out it only recorded an hour and 15 minutes of it. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch that technical knockout place, and if I had my whiteboard, I'd have like 4 what? Oops. Darn it.
That's the first time in a while.
One. That's the end of the show, guys. That's it.
Special shout out to Ian Riccaboni.
Yo, I love hearing you on the mic.
Me too.
I miss you.
Me too. After the match, which Darby won off of a whole bunch of stuff, but specifically 2 coffin drops. We had Gabe Kidd come out, start beating him up, and then Moxley, Marina Shafir came out. And then, but you know what? Darby Allin escaped.
Yeah.
And then we had the Death Riders run out to follow him, and that's how the night ended.
Tune in next time. Now that is how a professional wrestling show should be done.
I agree.
Wow.
It was, what a show, guys. Actually, what a show.
And until next time, thanks for watching the Later Side Lounge, everybody. Please leave us a like, a comment. Please subscribe. We have a giveaway going on right now. If you go to our homepage, at 100 subs, we're going to give this away. There's going to be a $20 bill inside of it. LA Knight Funko Pop, because he's like an underdog type of a story. He made his own way. He got himself into WWE. They gave him that Renee Dupree part, right? It was Renee, right?
Max Dupree.
Oh, yeah. Renee was. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It's a muscle relaxer. Boo, 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 boo. I'm going to be on that ice pack in a matter of a few minutes, guys. I'm probably in the ER tomorrow if I can't do my thing. We're giving us away. It's only an injury, and I'm going to be back all the way. We're giving us away because of LA Knight's story. He's a real inspiration. If you go to our homepage, you'll see all the details on how to enter. And that's only the beginning, because this is my daughter's platform. I'd like everyone to be able to get a look at us as we're growing. And we know we have a lot of competition out there, so I'm not afraid to spend a couple bucks. I use Amazon Prime Day and all of that stuff. I got a couple luchador, what are these called again, pal?
Lucha Lowriders.
Yeah. They come with Rey Mysterio. We're going to be adding figures. The Funko goes at 100, and every 100, going up to 1,000 subs, we're going to give another one away. Then we're giving away at 250 Lucha Lowrider with Rey Mysterio, and we'll get some other matching figures to go with that. At 500, it's going to be a real big giveaway. 250 is going to be real big too. But thank you so much for watching. You know, my daughter was going to be a wrestler, and a lot of things kind of when you got the advice that you shouldn't. We'll go into that another day. You know, we hit some, like, well, that was really a dream. But
everything happens for a reason,
we can talk about it, right?
Yes.
We can talk about it. You have a heck of a brain in your head. You're such a good speaker. You're going to college for journalism. And if nothing else, we're going to cover it right here. And have a heck of a time doing it. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night, day, whenever you happen to be watching us. Take it easy.
Should I hit the music?
Yeah, hit the music, pal.